Good morning, traders, and this is your Aussie South African Top 40 Daily Review. Now, we have ended up with another solid green bar, and I think, I just want to pop across here. We've broken through this area of resistance like it didn't even exist. So now I would have expected some kind of a pullback and then another attempt at it, but we're on a one-way trip to the moon at the moment. Now, for whatever reason that is, I don't know, but the rest of the world is in limbo at the moment, waiting to find some direction. Yet we are just rallying. And now this happened. When was it? 2016, 2017. The same thing kind of happened. No, sorry, it wasn't that. It was 2016. So 2016, we were moving to the downside, and the rest of the world was in their long upward bull trend, and we were just consolidating. Eventually, we had a late breakout, and then we followed the trend very late. So my question, that I have at the moment is, do we have a similar situation here, where we are not following the global trends, but we're going to sort of consolidate shortly or start moving to the downside? But anyway, these levels are getting broken without any, how do I put it there? There's literally no fight at these levels at all, which is a very interesting scenario, especially when we are not in equilibrium with the rest of the world. But anyway, that's our daily bar, which was a nice, solid close on its high. Normally when you see that, you expect more, but often it can be a exhaustion bar. Like this was an exhaustion bar here, and then we staggered, another exhaustion bar, staggered. So could do exactly the same thing. So some more inside bars and then another climb. But we'll have to wait and see what transpires. I'm still very concerned with this. So you can see momentum is slowing down, and we are building diversions here on the awesome oscillator. If we move across to the hour, nothing really to write home about. We had a big gap up and then a little bit of consolidation once we got through this level, but we tested it twice and then broke to the upside. So again, the closing range strategy did work out. If we put that in place, although we gapped right up onto the first target and then just carried on going. Anyway, what I would be looking at today again is pretty much the same. There it is there. But now, are we going to continue? It looks like we're going to continue, or it's going to just consolidate. I'm still very reluctant to jump in long here. I want to see a decent pullback. So any pullback that we can get back onto a level would be a decent area to be long. So this breakout here is quite critical. It would be nice to see another retest of this breakout. I don't know if we're going to get that. Alternatively, this breakout here of 53,163. Okay, so when I get down to 30 minutes, levels are the same. So that's kind of what I'd expect. I don't want to be long when it's looking like this. I'd rather wait for it to pull back and then get into that long. So if I look at all the other markets, if I put a summary of the other markets, there seems to be a lot of waiting happening. Aussie is on its own mission, and I see 10 cent is up 0.6% again. Rand dollars 14 Rand, so that's pretty stable. US markets were flat yesterday. Where's Nasdaq? Nasdaq futures up. Nasdaq was up 0.3%, but pretty much flat. Now the fact that we had a move like that is fairly interesting, because we basically had a 650 point move and closed on a high. Anyway, so I'm not looking for longs over here. It may still climb, but not an entry point for me. I want to see a pullback. So there was a pullback here, and it was a double pullback. So there should have been an entry here, but that late in the afternoon, I'm not really watching the chart, so I missed that one. But what I would do is look for a visit to 53,160. If that happens early this morning, then there's an opportunity to get in long again and just ride with the trend. But yeah, looking at all the time frames, higher time frames, I'm a little bit cautious, well, let's say overly cautious right now in getting into this market and riding it up. Okay, this 4 hour is the one that's bugging me, and this normally when you see this kind of picture with the awesome oscillator building diversions with price, it often results in a turnaround, and it's always three, so it's 1, 2, and this is busy with the third one here. Let's see if I can find an example. I think this data is so disjointed. Hang on 1 second. So there you'll see on the weekly, you'll see there's 1, there's 2. So there's a high and a low, even though price is doing the same, exactly the same kind of thing. And then I think there's another one here. But anyway, so you'll have to look at it on other time frames or other instruments, and you'll see what I mean. Wherever you see the awesome oscillator doing this and prices doing the opposite, there's always something about the brew. It's either going to just keep heading sideways or it move to the downside. Okay, so anyway, trend is up. You want to be trading with a trend, but I'm not interested in trading up here. I want to see a pullback, and right now the pullback I'm looking for is a deep pullback of 50 to 560. Okay, so that would be an area I'll be looking for longs. Otherwise, we just wait and see. And I think long weekend coming up as well. So you're going to see volumes are going to start drying up now as well as people start taking extra time off. Okay, so yeah, sorry, today is the day of pretty much nothing. So for me, I'm not really interested in this. I'll wait patiently for a decent setup. It may not happen this week, may only happen next week, but we'll keep watching. Just pop in every couple of hours to see what the charts are doing and see if something's brewing. But at this stage, trend is up. If you are long, no reason to get out at the moment. Probably just moving your stops up to these breakout tests. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's it for me today. I'm not even bothered with the closing range strategy, to be honest. It's probably I'm in holiday mode. I think that's what it boils down to. But I mean, the fact that we're breaking through these levels like this is really concerning. Something's about to happen. I can just been burned so many times. I know something's about to happen, and you can see this diversion brewing on the monthly here as well. So we've got high, lower high, high, higher high. And that's continuation in the direction of the trend. And the other concern is that we are just smashing through this trend as well. Anyway, I think you can hear my voice. I don't trust it, and I'll wait and see. Not interested in climbing in long here. I'll wait for a setup before I do anything. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. No, it doesn't help you today, but take some time out, go have some coffee. Catch you guys later. Cheers for now.